about to make moves, set speed. Beast who make me fight Q-tip, I leash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off. Boys ain't just weed, hey, you can't read all about the pure breed. Do the noble, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
17 yards.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught once again by Helm. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 20 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Titan first down.
And the Titans first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
6. He'll look to throw. He's taken down inside the 10.
3 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wildcard Weekend. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the Wildcard round. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jenkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll go again with Jenkins. Shows up a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. These will be marked down up around the 33.
17 yards.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of
So it'll be 1st
17
and 10.
yards.
They'll scrimmage at
First
the
down,
33.
Tennessee.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First down, Titans.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
Third down and 1.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he's got it. Remove the chains, first down at the 47.
Gain of 2.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He works free. Right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
14. Raiders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Nick Bosa in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's fourth down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A.J. Cole
on fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll look to throw yet again. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's in. Touchdown, Titans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Genti. Oh, yeah. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run with Genti. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
That's good.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
They'll try the jet sweep with Thornton. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
This is 3rd and 6. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Raiders.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
16 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Titans.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Javon Dexter there on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Titans going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
35-yard line.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 24-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC Wildcard game. Now, faking the give, moving to his left. Oh, man, open downfield is Horton. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A run. Gentile. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gentile. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's now 3rd down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Gentile. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's a short one taken in by Helm. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this off to Gentile. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to
I got
go.
high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Vegas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
caught left side by Helm. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That's caught once again by Helm. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
7 yards.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touch sack, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Finding room to the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A gain there of 15. First down, Vegas.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. One more time with Genty. Good blocking, and he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score Raiders 28, Titans 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tennessee. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead. After that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He'll drop to throw. To set up a screen here to Hubbard. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
25-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drop.
First and 10 at the
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course. There's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. He'll go right and find his running back.
The first down pass. Complete to number 22. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down. At the Raiders' 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. They'll look to set up the screen here. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll run here. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll try to run this one in.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and goal. They'll run, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The PAT is up and good, and the Titans will go up by 7.
Raiders 31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.